In this edition of Real Magic Magazine, Garrett Thomas talks to Johnny Carson's favorite magician, Brian Gillis, about how mastering your material helps you connect with your audience.
A lot of times I refer to the movie Groundhog Day because as a performance artist or a magician, you get to relive a certain moment over and over until we get it perfect.
Right.
But the thing I notice about your performances is even though you're doing the same routines that I've seen before, it's always fresh. It's always as if it's the first time you're putting the sponge ball in your hand.
Right.
As if it feels like it's improv.
Right.
But you really have that gift of keeping it fresh.
All right, now Blair, you have to be honest though. Did you feel anything? But you didn't feel anything? I hate women say that. Like, well, recognize me now? It was dark. You were drinking. Look, well.
Is there any tips you would have for other magicians on not always buying into the next new thing, but to really perfect something?
Well, I think, was it Vernon that had told Goshman at one time, find one thing you do really well and just do that one thing and do it better than anybody else, So I've got like a short close-up routine, and it's the same thing I've been doing for years and years and years. But it's always fun because it's always different people and different reactions. And but I'm aware, I've got my awareness of what everybody's doing, where they're looking, and so my angles and everything are always covered. So it's just doing it over and over for people. I'm just doing it in front of a mirror or anything like that. It's because there's not a response or a statement or anything that I haven't heard now. So I can handle anything.
Also in issue 41, Tyler Erickson helps you create stronger magic, discussing the importance of motivated action and the center line.
Your body is bisected vertically such that you have the right hemisphere, the left hemisphere, and whatever lands on the right, much like a tennis court, is the domain of the right hand. What is on the left side, the domain of the left hand. The beautiful part of this thinking is that you can shift the line by turning your torso. So if I want to pick this up on the table, all I have to do is make sure it's in the right side for my right hand to get there. A step back or a movement to this way, now the left hand gets there. It stops you from committing the sin of reaching through your center line to pick things up. It looks incredibly awkward to pick something up and put it in a hand that was closer to begin with.
Also in this issue, Doc Eason and Cosmo discuss openers, David Regal shares some cheap thrills, Kainoa Harbottle shares the Dimanche change from the Modern Conjurer, and Christian Painter performs an archery-themed effect using the Prophecy move.
So here we go. Last card. Get ready. Just push it in as good as you can.
That's it. I think that's perfect.
That is
Well,
a little off, but I understood. Oh, you should know. You know what I was using for the arrows? You're gonna die. I was using the ace of spades because if you look, it's kind of like an arrow, right? It just like that. Now here we go. If we spread them out, look at this. See this card right here? Three of spades. Three of spades. It's amazing. It's amazing. But I made a second one because you couldn't actually stab a card because it's a card and it's a metaphor for an arrow, not an actual arrow. So you could only be between two cards, and the card on top of the arrow was a 10 of clubs, and as you might imagine, yes, the 10 of clubs.
As always, we've got 3 tricks to teach you. In this issue, they're from Jeff Prace, Sean Robeson, and Josh Janowski.
So I'm going to give you the 2 red jacks, and I'm going to hold on to the 2 black jacks. Now if I just wave my hand and give my fingers a little bit of a snap, that leaves me this time with the red jacks, and of course you now have the black. So we're going to mix things up. We'll go red, black, just like so. Again, if I just wave my hand and give a snap of the fingers, suddenly the cards separate to blacks and red.
All this and much, much more On DVD or on demand, it's the best deal in magic today. It's Real Magic Magazine. Television for magicians.